Now next question is question number 12th. So z1 is equal to 2 minus iota, z2 is equal to minus 2 plus iota. So find first part, real part of z1 z2 upon z1 bar or conjugate of z1, right? And second, imaginary part of 1 upon z1 z2 z1 z1 conjugate, right? So let's solve it. So real part of z1 z2, so first let's find out z1 z2. So z1 is equal to 2 minus iota, z2 is minus 2 plus iota, right? So let's do it. So that will be equal to 2 multiplied 2 is 4 plus 2 iota plus 2 iota minus iota square, which is equal to minus 4 plus 4 iota minus of minus 1, right? Which is minus 4 plus 1 is minus 3 plus 4 iota, right? z1 z2 is this. Now z1 bar, so conjugate of z1 is 2 plus iota. So z1 z2 upon z1 bar is equal to z1 z2 is minus 3 plus 4 iota divided by 2 plus iota, right? Which is equal to, on rationalization this will be equal to minus of 3 plus 4 iota divided by 2 plus iota multiplied by 2 minus iota upon 2 minus iota, right? So that is equal to minus 3 multiplied 2 is minus 6, minus 3 multiplied minus iota is plus 3 iota plus 8 iota minus 4 iota square, right? Divided by 4 minus iota square, so which is equal to minus 6 plus 11 iota minus 4 minus 1 divided by 4 minus minus 1, so which is equal to minus 6 plus, okay, minus 6 plus 4 is minus 2 plus 11 iota divided by 4 plus 1, so minus 2 plus 11 iota divided by 5, right? So we can say it is equal to minus 2 upon 5 plus 11 iota upon 5. So real part of z1 z2 upon z1 bar is equal to minus 2 upon 5. This is our answer, right? Similarly, 1 upon z1 z1 bar, so 1 upon z1 bar is equal to 1 upon z1 is 2 minus iota, z1 bar is 2 plus iota, 1 upon 4 minus iota square, 1 upon 4 plus 1, iota square is minus 1, minus multiply minus is plus, 1 upon 5, right? So what we have to find out, imaginary part. So imaginary part of 1 upon z1 bar is equal to 0 because there is no iota, right? So this is our answer of question number 12th. Next is question number 13th. Find the modulus and argument of the complex number this. So modulus we are determining. So first rationalized, we have rationalized the denominator. So we got this term. On further solving we got this expression. So taking 5 common we got this one. So modulus of a plus iota b is square root of a square plus b square. So that's what we have done. So modulus we got root 2 upon 2. Similarly argument. So when we simplify this we can say this is equal to this thing, right? So that means tan alpha is modulus of b upon a. So 1 by 2 upon minus 1 by 2. So tan alpha is 1. So that means alpha is pi by 4. Now when a is negative, b is positive, that means second quadrant it is, that means real part is negative and imaginary part is positive, that means second quadrant. So in second quadrant theta is equal to pi minus alpha, so pi minus pi by 4, which is 3 pi by 4. So 3 pi by 4 is the argument and modulus is root 2 upon 2. This is the answer of question number 13th. Now in the question number 14th, it is given that find the real number x and y if this expression is the conjugate of this. Conjugate means bar, so we can say this bar is equal to this expression. So let's simplify. 3x plus 5x iota minus 3y iota minus 5y iota square is equal to minus 6 minus 24 iota, right? So 3x, now if I take iota common from here, it will be 5x minus 3y minus 5y bracket minus 1 is equal to minus 6 minus 24 iota. So 3x plus 5y plus iota 5x minus 3y is equal to minus 6 minus 24 iota, right? Now if I compare the real part and imaginary part, so on comparing real and imaginary parts, so we can say 3x plus 5y, okay, conjugate of this, right? Conjugate of this we have to take. So I just forgot conjugate of this. So conjugate of this will be equal to 3x plus 5y minus iota 5x minus 3y is equal to minus 6 minus 24 iota, right? Conjugate of this will be this one. So now compare on comparing real and imaginary parts, we can say 3x plus 5y is equal to minus 6 and minus of 5x plus 3y is equal to minus 24. So minus to minus get cancelled. So use any one method and find out x and y. You can use simplification, you can use elimination, you can use substitution. So just find out x and y. So there are two equations and two unknowns, so you can easily find out x and y. So this is question number 14. Just determine x and y. Next, now we have to find out modulus of this, right? So this modulus, let's take LCM. 1 minus iota, 1 plus iota. So here we'll have 1 plus iota square minus 1 minus iota square. This is 1 square is 1 plus iota square plus 2 iota minus 1 minus iota square plus 2 iota divided by 1 minus iota square, which is equal to 1 iota square is minus 1 plus 2 iota minus 1 plus 1 plus 2 iota divided by 1 minus minus 1. So that is equal to 1 to 1 cancel, 1 to 1 cancel, 2 plus 2 4 iota divided by 1 plus 1 is 2, so which is 2 iota. So modulus of it will be equal to square root of 2 square, so which is equal to 2. So answer is 2. So modulus of this expression is 2. Now this is given in question number 16. We have to prove that u upon x plus v upon y is equal to this one. So let's first expand this. That will be x cube plus iota cube y cube plus 3x square iota y plus 3x iota square y square. A cube plus b cube plus 3a square b plus 3ab square is equal to u plus iota v. So x cube, now iota cube is minus iota, so minus iota y cube plus iota 3x square y, okay, iota square is minus 1, so minus 3x y square is equal to u plus iota v. So on comparing the coefficients, on comparing real and imaginary parts, so on comparing real and imaginary parts, what do we have? we have x cube minus 3xy square is equal to u, and 3x square y minus y cube is equal to v. So x cube minus 3x square y is equal to u, and 3x square y minus y cube is v. Now u upon x plus v upon y is equal to x cube minus 3xy square upon x plus 3x square y minus y cube upon y. So which is equal to, if I separate this, so x cube upon x is x square minus 3xy square upon x is 3y square plus 3x square minus y square, right? So that will be equal to x square plus 3x square, 4x square minus 4y square, taking 4 common, x square minus y square. So this is what we have to prove, so hence proved. So u upon x plus v upon y is equal to 4 x square minus y square. So this is our answer of question number 16. Now question number 17, it is given that beta bar modulus of beta is 1. So if I consider, let alpha is equal to a plus iota b and beta is equal to x plus iota y, right? So beta modulus of beta, so modulus of beta is root of x square plus y square is equal to 1. This implies x square plus y square is equal to 1 on squaring both the sides. So now put the values into this. Modulus of beta minus alpha upon 1 minus alpha bar beta, right? So beta minus alpha, x plus iota y minus a plus iota b divided by 1 minus alpha bar is a minus iota b beta x plus iota y, right? So modulus of this. Now let's simplify it. So on simplifying we get modulus of x minus a plus iota y minus b, right, divided by 1 minus ax, minus is outside, so 1 minus ax minus iota ay plus iota bx plus iota square by, right, iota square by. So now let's separate x minus a plus iota y minus b on separating this modulus. So 1 minus ax, iota square is minus 1, so 1 minus ax minus by plus iota common bx minus ay, right? So bx minus ay. So what do we have so far? 1 minus ax minus by plus iota bx minus ay, and in numerator we have x minus a plus iota y minus b. Now rationalize it. So on rationalization, okay, what is the value of modulus? We know that modulus is equal to square root of a square plus b square, x minus a whole square plus y minus b whole square divided by square root of 1 minus ax minus by whole square plus bx minus ay whole square, right? Okay, so let's simplify. X square plus a square minus 2ax plus y square plus b square minus 2by, right, divided by 1 square, square root of 1 square plus a square x square plus b square y square minus 2ab, so 2ax plus 2bc, so 2abxy minus 2ac, so 2by plus b square x square plus a square y square minus 2abxy, right? So this we have, so minus 2abxy to plus 2abxy get cancelled. Okay, so rest we cannot cancel anything. So now we can say this is equal to, taking x square common, x square plus y square aside, we can say x square plus y square together plus a square plus b square minus 2ax minus 2by divided by square root of 1 plus a square common x square plus y square plus b square common y square plus x square minus 2ax minus 2by. Why we have done so? Because we know that x square plus y square is equal to 1. We have proved above. So that will be equal to square root of 1 plus a square plus b square minus 2ax minus 2by whole divided by square root of 1 plus a square plus b square minus 2ax minus 2by. So both the parts are same, so cancelling both the parts we get answer 1. So that's what we have to prove, hence proved. So modulus of beta minus alpha upon 1 minus alpha bar beta is equal to 1. So this is our complete solution, right? So this is question number 17th. Next is question number 18th. We know that it is given 1 minus iota modulus raised to the power x is equal to 2 raised to the power x. So we know that 1 minus iota. So we know that modulus value is square root of 1 square plus iota square raised to the power x is equal to 2 raised to the power x. So 1 square, iota square is minus 1, right? So iota square is minus 1. So square root of, okay, so iota, okay, so this we have, right? So 1 plus iota square. Okay, I'm sorry, here I have mistaken this. Let's do it again. So modulus means a plus iota b, modulus means a this square root of a square plus b square. So a square is 1 square, b square is minus 1 whole square, whole power x is equal to 2 raised to power x. So square root of 1 square is 1 plus 1 whole power x is equal to 2 raised to power x. So 2 root 2 raised to the power x is equal to 2 raised to power x, right? So this implies 2 raised to power x by 2. Now root 2, root of any number is 2 raised to power 1 by 2. So 1 by 2 multiply x is x by 2. So is equal to 2 raised to power x, right? So this implies, we can say, on comparing the powers, so x by 2 is equal to x, right? Or we can say x is equal to 2x, right? This implies 2x minus x is equal to 0, or x is equal to 0. So x is 0. Integral value of x is 0 here. Forget this thing. We know that modulus of a plus iota b is equal to square root of a square plus b square. That's we have used here. Question number 18. Next, question number 19th. Now this is given to us in the question. We have to prove that a square plus b square multiplied by c square plus d square multiplied by e square plus f square multiplied g square plus h square is equal to a square plus b square. So if I take modulus on both the sides, Modulus of a plus iota b, modulus of c plus iota d, e plus iota f, g plus iota h, right? Okay, before that let's take modulus on both the sides, a plus iota b, c plus iota d, e plus iota f, a plus iota, g plus iota h is equal to modulus of a plus iota b. We have taken this modulus sign on both the sides, so here we have separated this modulus sign, so that will be equal to this thing is equal to a plus iota b, right? Now we know that what is the meaning of modulus, so that is a square plus b square, c square plus d square, e square plus f square, g square plus h square, a square plus b square. So on squaring both the sides, we can remove this square root sign, so that means a square plus b square, c square plus d square, e square plus f square, g square plus h square is equal to a square plus b square. This we have to prove, hence prove. Very easy question. Nothing we have done, just taken modulus on both the sides, because on RHS we have been given that a square plus b square, so we know how to create it. So simply we have taken modulus on both the sides, separated that modulus, separated that square root, and then squaring both the sides, we got the answer. Next is question number 20. 1 plus iota upon 1 minus iota raised to power m is equal to 1. So we have to find out the least integral value of m. So let's first remove this iota from the denominator. 1 plus iota divided by 1 minus iota, 1 plus iota. Rationalization we are doing. Raised to power m is equal to 1. So this is 1 plus iota whole square, so 1 square plus iota square plus 2 iota divided by 1 minus iota square should be equal to 1. Here I am continuing this portion. So 1 iota square is minus 1, so 1 minus 1 is 0. 2 iota divided by 1 plus iota square is minus 1, so 1 minus 1 plus 1 is 1, right? Raised to the power m, here also raised to the power m is equal to 1. So 2 iota upon 2 raised to the power m is equal to 1. So iota raised to the power m is equal to 1. Now what is the value of iota power to get the value 1 here? So m can be of the type 4k, right? M can be of the type 4k, right? So integral value of m is, now least value of k is 1, so we can say least value of k can be 1. This implies m is equal to 4. This is our answer. This is question number 20. Here we have ended this whole exercise, complex numbers miscellaneous exercise. 20 questions we have done. Now next we will start a new chapter. So thank you for watching this video.